Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Shooting28mg with your host, me, Kyle. I'm gonna let y'all know that I made a mistake earlier. I went ahead and purchased this pack because I had a $10 gift certificate, and this was only $10. Now, the mistake I made was I purchased this without recording it because it was a great deal. I got a legendary chest, one of the new ones, guaranteed legendary, in which I got another lumberjack, so he's now level 2. I had 1,200 gems, which is the typical what you would get for $10, and then 100,000 gold, which if you did the math, you'd have to spend at least $50 in order to have the gems to buy it. Gems for 100,000 gold is 4,500 gems. The only way to get 4,500 gems is to spend at least 50 to get 6,500. So all in all, that was a great deal, especially since I already had a $10 gift certificate in iTunes. It only cost me like 8 cents or so when all is said and done with taxes. So for 8 cents, I got a lot of value out of that. With that said, I went ahead and spent a lot of the gold because I had so many cards that were ready to be upgraded. I got, like I said, the lumberjack up to level 2, the P.E.K.K.A. up to level 4, the lightning from level 3 all the way to level 5, the Expo up to level 3, the balloon up to level 4, the freeze up to level 4, the skeleton army up to level 4, the poison up to level 3, the rage up to level 4, the mirror up to level 3, and then I upgraded every single rare I had up to level 7. So 3 muskies, barb hut, rocket, bomb tower, inferno, goblin hut, elixir collector, wizard. I already had the giant there. And not inferno. What's this one? Furnace. Sorry. Mini P.E.K.K.A., fireball, and tombstone. All of those are now level 7. I still have several commons that I could upgrade up to level 10. I did get the ice spirit all the way up to level 9 because he was at level 8. So now I have everything that I can up to tournament standard. All rares tournament standard, all commons tournament standard, and majority of my epics at the tournament standard. The only thing that I still lack is the mirror, goblin barrel, rage, knight, which I actually like to use, but at level 3 I can't, use them very well. Level 3 on the Expo, giant skeleton, and the golem. Still missing majority of the legendaries, or the not the legendaries, yeah, the legendaries. Still need the log, the princess, the sparky, and the flying golem, the lava hound. The 2 new ones haven't gotten, don't even know what those are yet, but hopefully we'll see those soon. And then the flying minion, or the minion, what is it called? Mega Minion. The Mega Minion. He hasn't been released officially yet, so I'll probably get him because I can kind of already see how he would fit into my deck really well. I think I would replace the spear goblins with him, and I think he would be able to rock pretty well over them. I use the spear goblins to kind of distract and pull. Oh, I just forgot about that. Level 3 guards. I'm one card away. One card away from getting those level 4. So I still have 38,000 gold, 1690 gems. Hopefully he'll be in the shop tonight. If he is, I'll buy him. That's great value. 3 elixir, 3 troops with shields. When it comes to so many of these high level cards that come at you with so much power behind them, mini P.E.K.K.A., Prince, they can just sit there and immediately take it out. And they're very good on Sparky too. Amazing on Sparky. If you can do the surround correctly, they can take a Sparky down quick. If you don't get the surround done properly, they'll still do quite a bit of damage to him, but the Sparky will more than likely win that battle. Which is the same reason I have the Spear Goblins in the deck, is because the Spear Goblins face up well against, pulling aggro from Sparky pulling, and for only 2 elixir, they do a good job of pulling attention and dying quickly. They're not meant to be an offensive weapon per se, but they turn into a great offensive weapon if they're behind something. Even if you throw them down by themselves at level 11, I'm usually pulling 200 to 300 health off of a tower before they die. So they're good. They're good at what they do, but they're very squishy. So that Mega Minion, I'm just foreseeing him being in my deck, and I'm just kind of having that, yes, let's get this. I'm ready to go fight. Another thing that was released recently is the Friends tab. You now can add people on Facebook, and if you do so, you can see them playing live. So as you can see, Dusty Light and Hulk Hogan are playing right now. Light Pollux is online. So is Go Hawks. Go Hawks is a great Twitter follower, as well as I think he's a streamer as well. I haven't watched any of his streams, but I have watched his. I do follow him on Twitter. He's posted several good decks that I've really taken and kind of modified just a little to make my own. But he's a very good mind when it comes to that kind of stuff. So if y'all haven't already, go ahead and get on Facebook, Twitter, and go friend these people so that you can start playing them or at least watch them real life. Let's go see what Dusty Light's doing real quick. He's playing Marlon West, and he looks like he's going to lose a tower. Oh, nope, did not quite lose that tower to a rocket, and is going to take a rocket tower himself for a 1 crown to 0 win. Didn't even really need the rocket. The Hog Rider was there taking it. And this is another new thing. The way the crown chests or the crowns are presented to you, I really like it. This is amazing to me, just the minor details, how much prettier and how much more professional this looks. Instead of just showing you the crowns, which was good, they put the crowns on the little padded stools, and it just looks so much better to me. I might be crazy. I think it's great. Just little attentions to details make so much in this game. Let's go see what Hulk Hogan's doing real quick. Also Smurf, if y'all didn't know. On Twitter, he's Smurf, Hulk Hogan in game. Apparently something happened. He lost his name. I don't know the whole story. I've heard it's an interesting story, but I don't know the full story. He's playing Bruce from Royal Flush. Looks like he's taking a tower on the right-hand side, and looks like he's able to handle majority of that push. My phones and air server is not handling the action too well, but let's see what happens. That giant doing quite a bit of damage, and it looks like he's about to lose that tower. That princess is going to get one more shot off and take it. Bruce has now got 2 towers to 1, and with those minions being dropped down, majority of his push is going to be decimated due to those. But the poison is going to help take those out, but not before the giant goes down, as well as the knight. Yet another giant coming down the lane with only 9 seconds left. Looks like Bruce has this one won. This looks like it may be a challenge mode, because I'm pretty sure that Hulk Hogan is higher level than level 9. So he's either in challenge mode or in a tournament. 2 crowns to 1. Hulk, good luck next time. Like to see you win. I know you're a great player. Hulk Hogan's about to go into another one. So yeah, he's level 13 in real life. So that he's either in a tournament or he's playing challenge mode. And if y'all haven't seen that yet, challenge mode, you get the grand challenge, 100 gems to play. If you can win 12 battles without losing 3, you get a 22,000 gold and 1,100 cards. It's a great value for 100 gems. Now, true, you do have to win 12 battles, and you can only lose twice. If you lose that 3rd time, wherever you were at, that's where you're at. Classic challenge is the same thing, but it's only 10 gems. And it's only 10% of what you would have won. Actually, it's about, it's a little less than 10%. So 2,000 versus 2,200, or 22,000. That's, you get the value for spending the extra gems, but, you're also playing higher level people more than likely. I don't know for sure. I haven't done it yet. I've seen a lot of people post today of how they did it and had a lot of fun. I might end up doing it here. I'm probably not going to do it on video. But that's something that's new to the game. Let's watch one replay real fast, and that'll be my video for today. Just the fact that I went over, so much of the new content. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And with that said, only one battle, but hey, and it's a replay at that. But hey, you do get commentary. You do get a lot of commentary on the State of the Union. So let me know what y'all think. If you like it, you hate it, let me know. I'll gladly listen to y'all and take what you have to say under consideration. Let's watch my match against Venom. Nitro Clash YT was another one of those people that's on Twitter that I added on Facebook. I was able to play them. They ended up giving up at the end. It was a close battle, but they ended up giving up at the end and letting me 3-star them. And, friendly battle, it doesn't matter. I started out with a Hog Rider just to see what he was pulling. He countered with an Inferno Tower. I zapped it to see, hopefully, if I could at least get my Hog all the way to the tower. Not quite getting it there, but still almost an even elixir trade. I then throw a Miner into the back and throw my Spear Goblins up front. And if left alone, that's a great push. I can pull almost everything out of a tower. I've taken a tower down to about 200 health if that push isn't countered. He counters that push with a Royal Giant and Princess. I countered with a Guards as well as my Ice Wizard. Unfortunately, because of the Princess, my Guards didn't last too long. It does take 2 shots from the Princess to take the shield off. So my Guards did get quite a bit of damage on that Royal Giant before being taken out. And with another push on the tower with a Valkyrie and Ice Wizard, I was able to take a significant amount of health off that tower. And then the Miner and Spear Goblins were able to completely take that tower out, giving me a 1-crown-to-nothing lead. I'm now facing off against yet another Royal Giant and a Mini P.E.K.K.A. And then he threw his Miner, I'm assuming to take out my Ice Wizard. But because he threw it where he threw it, it aggroed back onto my Guards. Did take out my Guard real fast, but my Ice Wizard was able to sit there and slow down that Royal Giant, keeping him from getting a ton of shots off. My Valkyrie goes down the lane, kills the Princess. The minions are hit once by the Ice Wizard, which isn't enough to kill them, but it is enough to take enough health off of them that my Tower and my Musketeer are able to quickly do away with them. He then throws a Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Fire Spirits on the left-hand lane, knowing that I have those Guards and expecting me to throw them. Not a bad strategy, but I put an Ice Wizard down instead in order to slow him down. Doesn't completely die to the Fire Spirits, and it does still take the Mini P.E.K.K.A. 2 shots to kill him. So not a great counter, but a good enough counter in order to keep him from getting to my tower and doing a massive amount of damage. I throw another Hog Rider down thinking I had him had some pull, but unfortunately at that time he had the Inferno ready to go. He then had a Mini P.E.K.K.A. and yet another set of Fire Spirits come down the lane, had the Guards. As you saw, the Guards did quick work. Tried to then pull the Mini P.E.K.K.A. to the right with the Spear Goblins, but one of the Fire Spirits was still alive, completely wipes them out. I then start throwing stuff down to take out his Royal Giant. Luckily, I was able to do it. He pulled my tower down to 158, but not 0, and allowing me to get a 1-crown-to-0 victory. Venom, good match. Hopefully, you'll find my clan here soon. I'm sure you're just jumping around at this time, having some fun, playing around with some of your new friends. So we kind of went over all this new content, new tournament mode, challenge 12 wins, unlocks a top prize. Current tournaments revamped. There's only 4 levels now instead of 7. The top being 10,000 gems. The lowest level, I think you can only play within your clan. I don't know if you can actually. I've heard that you can only do it within your clan. I don't know for sure. I haven't gone and tried one yet. I'm still opening a chest, so I can't actually start one just yet. New balance. Giant damage decreased by 5%. I answered this in comments yesterday after the tournament video, but what do I think about that? I like it. The reason I like it is the giant is not meant to be the tower killer. The giant is meant to be the damage, the bullet sponge. That's what we call the Marines when I was in the military, the bullet sponge. They're not meant to be the killing force. They're meant to ensure what the killing force is able to get there and lay down the killing blow. The giant's supposed to walk down the lane, just start absorbing damage, letting your witch, musketeer, princes, whatever it may be, to cleanly get to the tower and start doing damage without taking damage themselves. So that's to me, that's a great move. The rage elixir cost decreased to 2 from 3, and then reduce the effect from 40% down to 30, and the duration down by 2 seconds. To me, I think that's going to be a great move for the rage. Before, a lot of people kind of avoided it because of being 3 elixir. You had to play it either before you sent stuff or while your stuff was already on the tower. And if you didn't play it right, you could literally just waste 3 elixir. I've seen so many people have their cards wiped out with a Valkyrie, whatever you may be, because they thought they got a lot of cards to the tower, and then the Valkyrie spins and wipes them all out, and now their Valkyrie or their rage is just completely gone. Lumberjack, the only thing that was done with him was just that the rage that he drops is affected the same way. Mirror cards are now 1 level higher than its own. Now this is going to be interesting, especially for tournament play. Now you can have level 10 commons, level 8 rares, level 5 epics, and level 2 legendaries. That makes a big difference when you're playing in tournament. That 1 extra level can make a significant change to a battle. So that's going to make things interesting when it comes to tournament standard. And I'd really, in level 14 rares or commons in normal ladder play, I think this is going to make the mirror a playable card again. It's been so rarely seen, so rarely used that people don't care about it. But now with this being able to have a level 14 card or a level 6 legendary, it's going to make the card so much more valuable and make that card so much more valuable and worthy of being put in your deck. Lightning stuns targets for 0.5 seconds. That's the same thing that Zap does, which didn't make a lot of sense to me that a Zap could stun something but a Lightning couldn't. Lightning did do a whole lot more damage, so 9 times out of 10 it was actually killing whatever it was attacking, but whatever did survive just kept on walking like it was no big deal. I do foresee Lightning getting a lot more usage because of it. I'm actually considering putting it in my deck. I wish it wasn't as expensive as it was. I think that it would benefit from what the Rage got this time. A little bit less damage, but less elixir cost as well. I think that would help it just a little bit more and make it even more viable than it is now. The log, now it's going to knock back all ground troops, not just the small and medium-sized ground troops. Everything's getting knocked back. That means the giant, the golem, everything is getting knocked back by this card now, and it makes it truly a legendary card. And yes, that's kind of what they said in the thing. Makes it feel like the legendary card that it was born to be. I agree. This is a difference maker. Getting that giant off your tower for 1 shot. Getting that golem off your tower for 1 shot. Knocking that prince back, that dark prince back, that P.E.K.K.A back. All these things now makes it retarget as well. So if you can play the log and then a cannon, you now have saved your tower from however much damage was about to happen due to that giant or that golem or whatever it may be. Bomber, hit points and damage decreased and increased by 2%. Not a real significant change. From what they said, it's just to make things more realistic when it comes to certain levels. So if normally it would take the Princess Tower 4 shots because that 3rd shot didn't quite kill it, this will make it to be only 3 shots. But he now does a little bit extra damage, so it makes him still viable. You're never going to play a bomber by itself. It's not a card that you play as an attack. It's a card that you play in support. It's a defense-minded card that can then turn into an offensive weapon if protected with a golem. Oh no, a golem. Well, there we go. Good. A golem, giant, anything in front of it that's going to soak up that damage. So not a big change, just enough to bring it probably within standards for other cards at certain levels. So I don't see it changing much. The people that use it will still use it. The people that didn't probably still won't. Not going to make enough difference to make those who never touched it to still to touch it. But it'll probably make enough difference that those that are using it will like it or hate it and quit using it or use it even more. It all depends on what's working right then for them. I've actually seen him a lot more recently, and that was before the balance went live today. So it's going to be interesting to see, because he was already making a comeback with all the giant decks that I'd been seeing. So is he going to make even more of a comeback now? Now that the giant's a little bit less beefy attack wise, they're going to throw the bomber in to do some serious damage once that giant does get to the tower. So with that said, guys, we're already at 20 minutes, so apparently I can ramble all night long about this game, but I know y'all won't watch it if it goes too long, so I hope that y'all have fun. If you liked it, leave a like and comment down below. Thanks and gig 'em, and clash on.